calf woman came. She was our greatest messenger, and she still is. She used to come with 7 sisters. She's the baby sister. The blue star woman, red star woman, white star woman, Grandma Turtle, and the corn woman, and the Holy Mother, and the Lady of, we could call her the other, the Lady of Guadalupe is the corn lady. They're both one and the same, but one's, but anyway, it goes, the little white buffalo calf woman, she's the baby sister. So she was the messenger, and she came way at a time. What the way she told us was over 15,000 years ago, and this goes back into the time when the giants were, some of them were still roaming this earth, and they were going out of existence. Waziata, this way where the giants lived. So she helped to work this whole system that we have, this whole star system that we have. They gave us a way of ceremony. They gave us a way to pray. She gave us a way to survive, and that was allowed us to be who we are today. So she came from the stars of the Pleiades. So what she brought was this knowledge and this beautiful way of ceremony from the stars. Now, she originally came from the Big Dipper, the sister and her 7 brothers, but like Maldek, something happened, and there was an implosion, and her incarnation went to the Pleiades. So that was, so she came in through this white buffalo way. And we have relatives that hold the stories sacred, hold the knowledge, and hold the spirit of the white buffalo calf woman very, very sacred. So she is our teacher on this land. She is our communion of this land. She is one of the very beautiful star messengers that came in order for us to make it through to this day. So the star people, there's many levels, and there's levels of dimension that they work with as well. So if you want to work with star people such as Arcturus, their 8-dimensional relatives, they work with the Elohi. They're all fine-tuned. I call them the eyes of God, the eyes of the spider, you could say. And as well, the teachings of the eyes of the spider. We have the Elohi that work with them, the Elohi of peace and Elohi of tranquility, the old ways of Hercules and Cassiopeia and Cyclopia, the ways of sacred Orionus and the ways of Arcturus. So there are areas of the 8-dimensional levels that work with the 2 lakes here on Mother Earth. And it's very important that you refine your awarenesses on these levels. So I would take, for example, refining your level and your feeling and everything that you are with 8 people. And if you were to block this off, there was an old game show that was similar to this. But you take 8 people and you put a curtain in front of them, and all these 8 people, they say something. They might imitate somebody. They might say something like, "My name is President Obama." And each one of these 8 figures could imitate his voice. Your job is to find out from the outside of that curtain which one is the real Obama. So that's how you need to work your way to do some very delicate refining work, spiritual work within inside yourself. Because a lot of the star people, in the past, some of them weren't too nice, you know. They were doing some abductions and they were doing things that created a lot of fear in people, a lot of chaos. And so we need to work with redefining our awareness with our relatives from the stars. This land is most of the Native American people are Pleiades, most of them. There are some that have working in the ways of Andromeda, some Sirius as well. So we're all connected, we all work together, they all work very close together, and even with Orionus, you know, sacred Orionus. So there's so much to learn about the star people. They're there, they're waiting for us, and our job is to connect to them, to raise our vibrations to their levels so we could communicate. Because there's many things that they want to share with us. But we can't do it by sitting around doing nothing. So when you have a moment, spend some time, look outside in the evening, stare at the stars, get to know and be friends with the stars. It's fun and it's a great experience to sit and watch this whole world. You can't let your world go by without watching and spending a moment with the stars. For
more information on the next Star Knowledge Conference, go to starknowledgeconference.com.